This is the story of a young man who inherits an extraordinary ability, the power to travel back in time. But what he chooses to do with that gift, and how it reshapes his life, is what makes this journey truly special. Our story begins with Tim, a shy 17-year-old boy living in a cozy house by the sea in England. He has a warm, loving family. His father, James, is a retired professor, calm and thoughtful. His mother, Mary, is kind and grounded. There's Uncle Desmond, who always seems lost in his own thoughts, and Tim's younger sister, Catherine, lovingly nicknamed Kit Kat. Together, they live a peaceful life. Long walks on the beach, movie nights every Friday, and an annual New Year's Eve party. But Tim hates those parties. He's awkward around people, bad at small talk, and feels invisible in crowds. Every year, New Year's Eve feels like something he just has to survive. One day, James calls Tim in for a serious conversation. He's about to share a secret, one that was passed down to him by his own father when he turned 21. James warns Tim that it may sound strange, even unbelievable, but it's true. Every man in their family has the ability to travel back in time. Tim laughs it off at first. Time travel? That sounds like science fiction. But James explains the rules. You must go somewhere dark, clench your fists, and focus intensely on a specific moment from your past. If you do it right, you'll be there. Still skeptical, Tim decides to test it as a joke. He steps into his closet, closes his fists, and thinks about the previous New Year's Eve. Suddenly, everything changes. When Tim steps out, he realizes his clothes are different. He's back on New Year's night. Completely shocked, Tim joins the party again, this time doing everything he wished he'd done before. He talks confidently, enjoys himself, and actually feels present. Then he returns to the closet, repeats the process, and comes back to his original time. Now there's no denying it, time travel is real. James explains one more thing. Tim must only use this power to make his life happier, not for fame, money, or control. If he chases the wrong things, he'll end up lonely, just like past generations of their family. What Tim wants most is love. That chance arrives when Kit Kat's beautiful friend Charlotte comes to stay with them for the summer. One sunny afternoon, Charlotte asks Tim to put sunscreen on her back. Nervous and flustered, Tim messes it up badly, turning the moment into a disaster. Embarrassed, he runs inside, travels back a few minutes, and tries again. This time, he handles it smoothly, confidently, like it's no big deal. The summer passes in a blur of laughter, beach days, and shared moments. Tim slowly falls for Charlotte so much that he forgets about time travel altogether. But when the summer ends, Tim still hasn't confessed his feelings. On her final night, he finally speaks up, but it's too late. Charlotte tells him that if he'd said something earlier, the summer could have been different. Heartbroken, Tim travels back a month and tells her he loves her. But Charlotte asks him to wait until her last night. That's when Tim understands the truth. Time travel can change events, but it can't force love. Some feelings just aren't meant to be. Tim lets her go. Determined to move forward, Tim heads to London to become a lawyer. His family sends him off with love, advice, and a little money. In London, he stays with his father's friend Harry, a brilliant but permanently angry playwright. Tim starts his legal training and befriends a co-worker named Rory. Months pass, but Tim still feels something missing. One night, he and his friend Jay go to a pitch-dark restaurant that hosts blind dates. In the darkness, Tim meets Mary. They talk freely, flirt effortlessly, and instantly connect. When the lights come on, they finally see each other. Mary gives Tim her number. Tim goes home ecstatic, until he finds Harry furious. Opening night of his new play was ruined because an actor forgot his lines. Wanting to help, Tim travels back in time and fixes the mistake, ensuring the play becomes a success. But there's a cost. When Tim tries to call Mary, her number is gone. By changing that night, Tim erased the moment he met her. Devastated, Tim remembers Mary mentioning her favorite artist. He tracks down an art exhibition and waits. Eventually, Mary appears, but she doesn't recognize him. Tim starts over. He talks to her, earns her trust, and spends time together. Over coffee, he learns she now has a boyfriend named Rupert, whom she met at a party. So Tim travels back to that party, arrives early, and meets Mary before Rupert ever does. He takes her out, they talk for hours and slowly fall for each other. One night, Mary invites Tim back to her place. They grow close, but Tim worries he didn't do well his first time. So he rewinds the night and does it again, this time with confidence. Their relationship blossoms. They move in together. Mary's parents visit and quickly approve of Tim. Everything feels right. Later, Tim runs into Charlotte again. She admits she now has feelings for him and regrets rejecting him. She even invites him inside her place, but Tim walks away. He realizes his heart belongs to Mary. That night, Tim proposes. Mary says yes. Tim introduces her to his family, and everyone loves her. During dinner, Tim announces that Mary is pregnant and they're getting married. Their wedding day is chaotic. Heavy rain, strong winds, but full of laughter and love. Tim even rewinds his best man speech twice until he gets it just right. Soon after, they welcome a daughter named Posey. Tim is happier than he's ever been and barely uses time travel anymore. Then tragedy strikes. On Posey's first birthday, Tim's sister Catherine doesn't show up. Later, Tim learns she had a drunk driving accident. Tim goes back in time and saves her. But when he returns to the present, everything has changed. Posey is gone, replaced by a baby boy Tim doesn't recognize. James explains the harsh rule. Changing the past before a child is conceived changes the child entirely. Forced to choose, Tim makes the painful decision to undo his sister's rescue, restoring Posey to his life. Time passes. Mary and Tim have another child. Then they receive devastating news. James has terminal cancer. Tim wants to go back and fix it, but his father stops him. Some things can't be changed. Instead, James shares the final lesson of time travel. Live each day once like everyone else, dealing with stress and routine. Then, go back and live the same day again, appreciating every small detail you missed the first time. Tim follows this advice and discovers true happiness. After James passes away, Tim visits him one last time in the past. Together, they travel back to Tim's childhood and spend one perfect day as father and son. After that, Tim stops time traveling. He chooses to live fully in the present, cherishing his family, his children, and the beauty of ordinary days. And that's when he realizes the truth. We're all time travelers, moving forward one day at a time. The real magic is learning how to live each day to the fullest. So tell me, if you had the power to travel through time, where would you go and what would you change? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more cinematic recaps just like this one.